right, this a precision and detail. See, life is a beach, seashell. I sold the bags for retail. I'm from the block, no email. Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounces. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a rich clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. Designing my clothes, dog. How much you think my coat costs? I'm spitting like Mozart. This till I gotta flip Noah's Ark. New Lamborghini, the doze off. Fell asleep in the doze off. Get it? My diamonds and stones water. I GD like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no soda. Girl with me want some products. I pull her on turning hands. I close the curtain once she turn her nose. This off white. I be rocking Virgil clothes. Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounces. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a rich clothes off.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah.
I'll be on the drums.
Long hair girl with Celine on, yeah. She ain't got a job, but she rockin' bomb, yeah.
Hey, y que no pare. Que con mi gente ando de pare. Hoy día no nos frena nadie. Así que ahora mejor sale.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out. Walker Buehler is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now batting, Whit Merrifield, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 16, Victor.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder.
And now pitch on the way. The 1-0 home. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Now the 3-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Popped him up. Bregman is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Now the Red Sox DH, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Machado is sitting on exactly 1,200 career hits to this point, a number he'd like to surpass in this at-bat, of course. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. One down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and
ball back outside.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario on the warning track. He makes the catch. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Hunter Dozier digging in now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Dozier, a native Texan, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He flied out leading off the ball game. And there's ball 1. Perez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Softly hit out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Now in the box, Victor Robles. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Robles, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he rips it on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Santana.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And right into the shift, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here it comes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Will Smith. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Andujar, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now Cain.
Nope.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless sound to leadoff walk.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Hunter Dozier. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Fastball just inside. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
For the Red Sox,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Machado now on 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Moncada.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
The stretch, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. All even now, 2-2. Line drive base hit. Moncada rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Santana waiting on a 1-1, and that misses. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So stepping in, Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Smith swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his first year at the big league level. Popped him up. Baez is under it. And that's the third out. Red Sox settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays nothing. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Benintendi has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 2-1 now.
Count 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to right. After it is Yelich. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Merrifield scoops it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now. Christian Yelich is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
And in steps Manny Machado. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the belt, kicks and deals. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Eddie Rosario. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that brings up Javi Baez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So digging in now, Hunter Dozier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. James Paxton will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 65, James Paxton.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Paxton has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yohan Moncada. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Yohan Moncada, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Ian Kennedy comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Ian Kennedy.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Kennedy, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate. Now the 3-0 offering.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box, number 33. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0 over the outside half, and it's 2-1. That's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Men on third. And this is on the ground from the second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup, 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Victor Robles will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
You have one job in this situation, especially 2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot come through in this situation.
This is popped up. Bregman moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. striding in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that to second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Our pitch continues here. 2-1 scores would play the eighth. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
One out and a runner on second base. And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike one. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Emilio Pagan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Emilio Pagan.
Miguel Andujar will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and it bangs off the monster. Bellinger is digging for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready now, Javier Baez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 2. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the stretch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners on first with 1 down. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 3-2. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hunter Dozier.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Salvador Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The second baseman with Merrifield.
Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's set, now the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Rosario. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied in.
What a swing right there. Picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
The third baseman,
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Settling in now, Carlos Santana. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. That's ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0. Will Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit high and deep to right center. Robles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Martin Perez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 54, Martin Perez.
We are into extra innings. At the plate, Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Santana's got it, and they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, the first baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Striding in, Mike Moustakas, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
To short, Bregman has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Hunter Harvey comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Hunter Harvey.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1 out, nobody on. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Swinging a soft liner. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Malik Smith will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 0, Malik Smith.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they with pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. But we show no we move after I hit.
6-3 the final score today. Martin Perez pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing it. Boom, boom. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like boom, boom. Up in the phone, go zoom, zoom. Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing it. Boom, boom. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like boom, boom. Up in the phone, go zoom, zoom. We show me who knows. Go get a bag, I drip in our shorts. Catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit the she hit the door. The money's been coming in, all this money, and I gotta give me some more. Big bag, better hit the floor. Talk hot, do we run your jaw? I'ma hop on the phone and zoom off. That be my dog, I'm calling you. I'm in love with the way I get chewed off. Pull up with Blake, he getting screwed off. Ready minds, big body, we cruise off. He think we hot, we knocking the crew off. Hope you nasty, the way that I shoot off. Show you the drip, I got the juice on. Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing it. Boom, boom. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like boom, boom. Up in the phone, go zoom, zoom. Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing it. Boom, boom. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like boom, boom. Up in the phone, go zoom, zoom.
I'm in the track trying to whip it, flip it. She on my dick, so I put it. Walk in the club with my pocket, grill it. You on my chain, come and get it. You trippin'. Listen here, Tessie, you got to the decision. Do you want the or do you want the slipping? Your life is a game, but you better not risk it. See, I'm in the track trying to win me a vision. I move with it. Keep it on deck, can't be moving with it. You can be your block, we don't know who did it. When the block and the bop, go feeling it ain't bigger than early. They know we spinning. Says you just can't put a hole up in it. We gon' empty them rooms, and you know we live in my body so hard, he keep moving. Kind.
Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All of my they with pop out in the head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing it. Boom, boom. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like boom, boom. Up in the phone, go zoom, zoom. Me and my friend, we just
La 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 bamba. Say that. Yeah. What you gon' do for the bag? Yeah. Spin it like in my last. Yeah. Spin it, make it all bad. La 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 bamba. Shout it back. Yeah. All the cash up for grabs. Yeah.